What's up, graphic designers? Today we're going to take a little bit of marketing for these advertisements promoting visiting Honduras. And I think it's pretty cool because they're splitting the word rethink up into 3 lines of text. We got some contrast between the block and the script. And I really like how they're implementing layer masks. Here's another example, and here's a fun instance of application of strategically thinking about where we're going to position an individual inside text. I can't help but notice that his head, his right arm holding the football, and his left hand is popping out the text. That's intentional. We're going to be using layer masks. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to do that. And here is an example that I've been working on tonight. So I really like this instance in which Ryan and I are posting up while we were playing basketball outside. Fits in nicely with the theme of Lean on Me. And I was really strategic about where I was going to situate myself and Ryan in the text. And you'll notice that our heads, my arm, and our feet are popping out the text a little bit. You'll also notice that I have a drop shadow, which adds just a little bit more contrast. It pops just a little bit more. In fact, I might double click and increase the opacity just a tad. And so here's what I know. I know that you guys know how to do this. Let's pretend instead of me and Ryan, let's pretend maybe it's going to be these guys right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a selection using the rectangular marquee. I'm going to press Command C, and then I'm going to click File, New, and we're going to click Print Letter. We can have it in vertical orientation, create Command V, Command T to increase the size. Great. And so now here is what I know. A few things, because I know that you guys already know how to apply this layer mask where we're having individuals popping out the text, but here is something new. So today I'm going to be downloading a font called CC Fat. All right, that sounds cool. And it's just we've got one option or one variation of it, and so I'm going to type in rethink, as we saw a moment ago with that original option. All right, so here's what I know. I selected the text, and then I just simply press enter for a line break. We can add some text, but what I know is that when we're looking right here, there's a huge gap between the text, right? And we don't want that. Like in this example right here, we can see that the text is really close. As we saw previously with Relentless and Rethink, the text is super duper close. How are we going to achieve that if we're going to keep it on the same level? Great question. Not same level, same layer. So what we're going to do is use the type tool. I'm going to press Command A, select it all, and then we're going to hold Option, and I'm going to press down, and I'm holding Option and pressing down again while the text is all selected. And this is called the leading. I'm going to press check to confirm, and I'm going to increase the size. That looks pretty cool. I'm going to actually increase or decrease the distance between them again, just a smidge. I think, why not? I like that right there. Alternatively, if we wanted to separate the gap between the letters, what we could do is, again, hold Option, but instead of up and down, we're going to do left and right, and this is the kerning. So that looks cool. I can't help but notice that it's center aligned. If we wanted left aligned, we could simply click right here, right aligned. We'll do center aligned. And now I'm going to think about like where are we going to be positioning these individuals. And I'm thinking maybe right here. So I'm going to do this super duper quickly. I'm going to hold Command. I'm going to click on the T. I'm going to switch to the photo. We're going to do a layer mask. And I'm now going to hide this text right here. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And I'm going to zoom in. And here is what I know. You guys, if we hold Shift and then I click the layer mask, we can disable it, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the object selection, make sure that I'm on the thumbnail for the image itself. Click on Freddy. I'm going to switch back to the layer mask. I'm going to press B for brush. I'm going to right click. I'm going to boost up the opacity. We're going to make this white. Whoa. This looks kind of cool, you guys. And I'm just sort of experimenting right now. Like a lot of this takes like a lot of finesse. And we want to think about like what makes sense. And can we still read the letters? Because that's super duper important. And I think that, you know, guys, I think that we can. I want to get the top of Mabu's head. So I'm going to use the object selection. I'm going to click this dude right here. We got a selection. And when it finally kicks in, I'm going to switch to layer mask, B for brush. There we go, Command D. All right. That looks awesome. And I think we still need to get this dude's arm. Let's see if it makes sense to get his arm. Because you're experimenting, I'm experimenting. I'm going to click right here. Because we want to maintain the integrity of that T. B. Yikes. Making sure that we are on the layer mask. All right, Command 0. You know, guys, I'm not mad about this. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to touch this up just a tad here and there. We're gonna click Effects. We're gonna experiment with different layer styles, but I think probably the one we want today is a drop shadow. So I can click and drag. I can think about where it would make the most sense for something like this. And you guys, I'm gonna drop down the opacity. I love this class. I love Photoshop. Can't wait to see your work for today. Good luck.